Hey everybody, Brian, Granite State Barbecue. I'm going to show you today how to make easy short ribs on the pellet smoker. So for the short rib recipe, the biggest thing you need, some short ribs. I get these every once in a while when they go on sale between Whole Foods and my local grocery store. These are the Lollypop style, not the plate style. What you have to do for trimming, get them all out of the bag. So what you want to do is take some of this hard fat off that will not render, and it's just kind of like a brisket. You have to make sure you shave some of it off and leave the exposed meat so you can actually eat it. Benefits of having a sharper knife, you can carve some of it out, because as you can see, there's no meat there. It's just straight, hard, unrenderable fat. You want to score the bottom towards the bone, because it's going to peel up and over. Alright, so after I got done all the trimming, time for seasoning. We got the coarse black pepper. I got something I can only get here in New Hampshire, some camp mix. It's a really good blend of seasonings too, and of course some Lowry seasoning salt. So the first thing we do is the black pepper. Gonna season it all over, all the sides. Gonna get the good bark going on. I'll take the tops. I'm gonna move to each one for the sides. All sides. Can't screw that up or you're not going to have enough flavoring on the beef. One thing in barbecue, you know, you're blowing through seasonings because it's going everywhere when you season. And it's going to be a rinse and repeat of the camp mix and the Lowry's. With the Lowry's, you got to be a little careful you don't over season it because it's just got so much flavor packed in there with the really fine salt. It may look like I'm over seasoning this, but it's gonna be sitting on the smoker for a long period of time. So you gotta make sure you have a good flavor profile to begin with, or it's just gonna be straight just smoke. So this is what helps it get it good to go. And here we go with the camp mix. This would be a lot more black pepper, garlic powder, celery salt, things of that nature, just to get an extra flavor. Because you can't go wrong with seasonings. You can over season, but when it's going that long in a smoker, it's kind of hard to actually over season stuff. As you see, I did no binder. Didn't need to today. All right, so we're done seasoning. It's been hanging out for a couple hours now. Before I put it on the smoker, it's been going at 250 degrees, leaving alone 3 hours. No touching. That's how you build good smoke flavor. After that, you're gonna be spritzing every hour or so until it hits a probe tenderness about 200-ish degrees. So back when it's time to put it on the smoker. Alright, so the smoke is up at 275 degrees. It's gonna go on my top rack because honestly, it helps get away from that heat plate in the bottom. I'm gonna let these sit 3 hours undisturbed. I ain't touching them. Now I'm gonna spritz it with my little mix of water and beef stock. Then it keeps rolling until it gets probe tender. So back in 3 hours, take a look how the bark looks. Slide it on back in and let it smoke. Several hours in, it's coming along really nicely. Still at 250 degrees, and we got the internal temperature right now rocking 160. So we're gonna go all the way up to 200s. You can see it's still getting there, breaking down the collagen. It's just a matter of Gotta keep going low and slow. You wanna know how it's ready to go to tender? Just look how much it slides, just really easing it out. Be between 200 and 210 degrees, a little over. And I mean, like butter. From here, I'm gonna take them out, wrap them up, let them rest for a little bit, and then it's time for dinner. Time to chow down. Super good bite. Super good though. Burn my mouth. Right on Grand barbecue. Oh my god. That's gross. So after burning my mouth off, it's amazing. So this is Brian with Greatest Day Barbecue. Until the next grill.